I'm the dumb friend that came to the show. Good to see everyone here. I just had my first kid 3 weeks ago. Was that pretty exciting? First kid? And immediately I was jealous of all my single friends who don't have kids. I got a call from one of them. They're like, "What are you up to today?" I just went to the park with my kid, changed a few diapers, did some laundry, made us breakfast. Now I'm going to write and get some work done. What about you? He's like, "I just did cocaine. I was just calling about the new Kendrick Lamar song." I can't relate to my single friends who don't have kids anymore, right? My buddy told me, he's like, "Hey, I brought a girl over yesterday, and while we were hooking up, she asked me to pee on her." He goes, "Is that weird?" I go, "No, my son does it to me all the time." It's actually not that bad. Does she drink formula? You know, Alex is right about all you guys. He's correct. I don't know a lot about politics. I'm not knowledgeable. I don't know the policies at all. I don't pay attention, but I was going to Target, and there was this guy outside Target with a clipboard, and he had a booth thing, and he comes up to me, and he's like, "Do you believe we have the right to keep and bear arms?" And I'm so dumb, and I didn't really hear him. I thought he said, "Do you believe bears have the right to keep their arms?" So I told him, I was like, "Yeah, absolutely. They totally deserve that right." And he's like, "Hell yeah, brother." And he goes like, "What are you walking with?" And he meant like, "What type of gun do I have?" But I thought he was talking about my stroller. So I was like, Mockingbird 2.0. Single carry, lightweight, easy to get around. I was like, "You want to try it out?" He's like, "Not in Target." I was like, "Yeah, holiday season, pretty busy." Okay. Everyone says, man, having a kid is the best thing that can ever happen to you. It's going to be the best thing. And like, I didn't realize that until they put the kid in my arms and he opens his eyes, he's just staring at me. I was like, wow, this is like the fourth best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I'll rank them, right? It's my son. It's 9 hours of sleep. It's a blowjob after a shower, receiving, not giving, and then Costco savings. If you disagree with me, have a kid. There is too much content in the world. Content. Netflix, Apple TV, Hulu, Peacock, HBO, YouTube TV. If I get Tubi, I'm going to rehab. Do you guys remember cable? They had 800 channels. Every sports game, every movie, 6 Bravo channels, they had it all. I remember they had this channel where they just played the movie Good Will Hunting over and over and over again. It was called the Good Will Channel, because it was a movie people didn't want to have anymore. Think about it. I miss college. I had a great time in college. I just got drunk as fuck the whole time. I miss those days, man, where you can just do that. Right? My friends would be like, "What'd you do last night?" I'm like, "Blacked out." They're like, "Sick." Like, "Where'd you go?" I'm like, "Jail." Dude, we were so dumb. It was awesome. College kids are wild. Right? One time my buddy, he butt chugged 5 Modelo's. And I told a college kid that. And he's like, "That's sick." I was like, "Dude, he could have died." He goes, "Yeah, a legend." Okay, there's one more. Do you guys want one more? Okay. Let's talk about labor. Has anyone ever been in the delivery room and seen labor? Let me just rephrase that. Does anyone here have PTSD? That shit's wild. Okay, and let me tell you what happened. She was getting ready to push, and the doctor brings me over. He says, "Come over here." And I'm like, no joke, a foot away from the baby. And he just points at my wife's vagina. And he goes, "Do you know what that is?" I'm like, I think so. I've seen it a time or two. And he goes, no. Then he opened it up and he points at my baby's head. And he goes, "Do you know what that is?" And the only way I can describe it is, have you guys seen the movie Alien versus Predator? The alien is running around trying to catch the human and then gets stopped by these two bars and his head is stuck. And he's like 5 inches away from the human. So what the alien does is opens up his face and the little baby alien comes out. And that's what I saw. So to answer the doctor's question, I go, I don't know what the fuck that is. Close that out. That was the last joke.